in English programs can improve students' English language proficiency. Before that, I will introduce myself. My name is SYAHIRAH binti SAHMAN. I am 20 years old. I continue my studies at KOLEJ PENGAJIAN Islam JOHOR MARSAH in Islamic Education course. My matrix number is KID 180405090. Have you decided to listen to what I want to say? It's okay, let's go back to my point. As I mentioned earlier, my point is listening and watching English programs can improve students' English language skills. So, I would like to elaborate more on this so that all of you can see the benefits of my points. First, this method is commonly used by students because it is fascinating and fun when they learn it. Why is it fun? It is fun because English songs have many genres and interesting music that can attract the attention of students. As they listen, they can learn more about vocabulary and how to use grammar. Okay, second, when they listen to English song, they can memorize them and read them with the correct pronunciation. This is because they learn it from the singer. In addition, they also can spell the words correctly and better than before because English songs are never misspelled. Third, by listening or watching English programs, students can distinguish between commonly used English and formal English because, as we know, English has their indecent language, but they also have formal English same as we learn. It can also guide students to recognize the words and prevent them from using them. Fourth, students can find new words, rarely used idioms, and bombastic words that for them to use. How? This is how it helps you. Okay, English programs have many words, and sometimes those words are never heard before. Then we know the meaning through a dictionary and translator, and we can use it later. Just like idioms, nowadays students are not familiar with the use of idioms. Fifth, by watching English programs, students are likely to have acquired a new number of phrases. Experts recommend that if students concentrate on learning a new phrases each day or per day at slow but through expansion of vocabulary tends to have the longest and the most successful result. If students practice, repeat the words and speak out loud each day, students can see the improvements the way they use it. Once you have seen your improvements, you will feel that English language is fun and interesting. Okay, 6. Students can get accustomed with different accents. Students also can get used with different accent if they watch different English programs. They will find that the American English is slightly different with the English that we use in Malaysia. Okay, for one thing, the accents are words apart. The term used are not the same. English also has their own English language, so it will make we want to understand more and study it more. It is fun. I would like to watch English programs too because I would like to know more words and accents that I did not know before. It is so easy. Without being confused, without being stressed, we can know more English. So I will invite you to watch English programs too. Finally, the new words that they learn will improve their speaking and writing skill. If they use it well in exam, there is a high possibility for them to get excellent marks for their English subject. I trust you all. That's all from me. I hope all of you can use this method for your own good and for a better future. At first, it was tough, but if you took it seriously, you will improve your English.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi everyone. My name is Siti binti ZAIDAN, and today I would like to telling you and share to you the topic how to improve English language proficiency, especially as a student. Before I jump to my main point, I just want to tell you, by watching and listening English language program is not enough for you. You need also apply your speaking skill in your real life. Speaking the language among your friends is one of the best way to improve your English language. It is a practice skill. In my opinion, I agree, and I have to admit that this practice is a very best method to improve your English language. Yes, this is not enjoyable method, but this practice is very effective to you if you are really want to get a better English language. Because when you are engaging in a conversation with someone using English language, those moments are the real application of English. How to get a friend that you can speaking with? Firstly, I'm not saying that you should go and find any English friend from any English country. Yes, it is not impossible, but it's a little bit hard and difficult one. I recommend it to you to find one or two of your friends who are very close to you, friend who can understanding you, or maybe friend who also trying to improve your English language too. Just find your friend who you can trust, and definitely they will help you to undergo some language barrier at the very beginning. Being awkward and making a mistake. At the beginning of speaking English language among your friends, maybe make you about being awkward. So don't worry about being awkward with them, because by time once you get to use word thing, it is become natural. And the reason why it's important to choose your friend is the true friend is a friend who will really give you spirit and never underestimate you. If you are being radical by some of your friends, don't worry about that. And then the thing that you have to learn is you cannot shut people out. Next, when you are having in a conversation with someone, you maybe cannot being stopped by making a mistake. If you are making mistake, that thing you have to know and learn is you have to learn from the mistake and move on. Mistakes are good. You have to believe that mistake help you to improve your English language. That you should have any confidence to speaking the language among your friends. Yes, you should have enough confidence to speaking with your friend. You have to keep in your mind to not being shy when you are doing a right thing. Sometimes some of you have ability to speaking in English language but don't have enough confidence to speaking with them. What an example of speaking the language among your friends? Firstly, hanging out with your friend. When you are hanging out with your friend, you have to force yourself to speaking with them in English language. Number 2, when you have a conversation or meeting group, so you have to be brave and confident to talk about your idea in English language to them. Number 3, when you are talking with your friend in smartphone, you also can speaking with them in English language to telling them about what you have learned that day and telling them about your routine every day. Lastly, I just want you to know that speaking the language among your friends, you should have a lot of effort because that is hard and struggle for you. You also should be know that this practice requires a lot of effort that will be truly beneficial in your next future. English language is not our native language, but it's not false to you to learn and improve your knowledge.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear well-worth ladies and gentlemen, how are you all going on this COVID-19 pandemic? I hope you all going good, well and stay safe. Me, Siti Binti HUSSIEN is here to talk about ways to improve student English language proficiency by reading more English language based material. As per my research, there is several ways to upgrade students' English language proficiency. My first opinion is encourage them to read more everywhere, anywhere and anytime. When we come to reading, my first option is newspaper. Why newspaper? Because by reading newspaper, students can learn more professional words, business words and local words. They can learn how to create a sentence in different timing and events. For example, Anna comes from London, or she attending the wedding dinner. In newspaper, there is a lot of point to read, like head news, weather, advertisements and others. But we have to convince them to use dictionary guide while reading, so they can understand each word's meanings, how to use and when to use. They also will alert with the spellings. By reading books, they can improve their grammar reading, vocabulary and make sentence. While reading book, we can give them some activities like matching heading with paragraph. Example like give them several topics and several paragraphs to match correct topics and correct paragraph. Next, copy and complete the email with correct form. Next, give them some familiar words to create a sentence or story to read in front of everyone. Next, sequencing words and expression. Example, one day, soon, then, later. Use this example to create sentence and read with expression. Why do read with expression? To make sure they understand what they read. Next point is by reading magazines. As we all know, students are attracted to teen magazines, cartoon magazines and fashion magazines. By these magazines, they also will learn latest update and news model words followed by the trends. Examples, coronavirus is now COVID-19. We also has to demand, read and perform. Example, read a magazine interview by a reporter and victim. Ask them to clarify which sentence is true or false, or correct the false sentence. By this way, they can correct and learn past tense and present tense. If children, give them a book with pictures and make them to pronounce correctly and spell the words. Others, plan a create tall text, like give a topic to them read, understand and focus. Ask them to discuss a task with what is it, which is it, when is it, how to solve, what is the point. By this way, they will use a lot of readings and found a lot of new words to use for the task. Next, past continuous spelling verbs like example, go going, play playing, come coming, die dying. There is some examples. We have to encourage them to read and read. Even we are standing in a bus stop, hospital, school, public area, shopping mall and everywhere. Once they found a new word, Try to create different sentences with the new words. If they don't know the meaning, copy it and check it in a dictionary. By this way, they can improve English language proficiency. In this world, everywhere is filled with knowledge, so there is a lot of ways to upgrade or to improve English language proficiency. If there is a will, there is a way. With this, I am ending my presentation. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Syuhada with Adli. My matrix number is KID 1X050408N3. I am from Diploma Islamic Studies. I am standing here would like to give a speech about the way students can improve their English language proficiency. In a nutshell, we have to know Internet is the most users in the century world. Internet is also a free resources you can use to improve your English. So many resources that finding really good ones can be a time-consuming task, but it still worth the effort. And I am standing here to help you, give you a nudge in the right direction to improve the English language proficiency. To access the internet, to improve our English in accessing internet is by listening. There are two ways to get a push using the internet to improve your English. You can either find English language lessons in the medium that fits you the best and learn by surrounding yourself with as many examples of English as possible. So, if you want to improve our English by listening, you can look for podcasts and other audio material as podcast, BBC's The English We Speak, and the British Council's podcast as are probably the best on the internet. Still, they are not the only good ones out there. Voice of America is podcast as well, and podcastenglish.com is the website that also worth attention. If you are not looking for lessons but want to listen to people speak English, there are plenty of online radio stations where you can listen to the language as it's being used by native speakers. Better yet, you can head over the LibriVox and listen to their audio renderings of public domain books. Secondly, we can use by reading from accessing internet. Blogs that deal with the English language, websites that host grammar handbooks, and dictionaries and the dictionary are all the great resources for improving your English. If you want lessons in English that you can read, many podcasts about learning English also come with the written material. But the real fun starts when you go out to the web and start reading the news in English. But the real fun starts when you go out to the web and start reading the news in English. Start following the blogs that cater to your interests and start reading ebooks in English. If you haven't already, you should check out Project Gutenberg, a place where you can find public domain ebooks. You might also make a point to read a media outlet that prides itself in good writing, like the New Yorker. And if you really want to test yourself, you should look into the Square, a website that lets you read the web page word at a time at adjustable speed. Thirdly, if you want to improve your English skills by accessing internet, start from writing, and you want the internet to help you, tools like Grammarly can be invaluable to you. Most word processors also have their own spelling checkers, which can useful, but specialized apps are better because they can give you grammar improvement suggestions and explanations. You can also start from a blog, contribute to existing blogs, or join forums and message boards. The real fun begins when you find a pen pal or someone to chat with online. We will get to that in a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, you want to know? Improve our English in accessing internet also by speaking. And the apps that I want to recommend is mylanguageexchange.com. Is a website that connects people who want to practice newly learn from language with native speakers. It helps you to find people you can exchange emails with, text, chats, or speak over Skype. Conversationexchange.com is a similar website, and there's a ways the HelloTalk smartphones app and lets you connect with native speakers in your area. The true power of the internet is in allowing people to connect, so when you want to find people or person you can talk and improve your English, the internet will provide. In a nutshell, the internet is full of resources you can use to improve your English. So many resources that finding goods can be a fine-consuming task. We should try to explore more benefit to improve the language proficiency using the internet. Although internet is the most can be accessed, we should to encourage its students to enhance their English language proficiency in order to participate in the knowledge in the world. Narrated Abu Hurairah in the Messenger of Allah said, "Whoever takes a path upon with to obtain knowledge, Allah makes the path to paradise easy for him." Jami' At-Tirmizi 2646. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.